I'm here again, and I have a new, it's a little stand with a little remote. I feel so fancy. Yeah. Cheers. So, it's chilly again. I think I like chilling in the chilly. I don't think I like dead of summer hotness. Won't be my thing. I'll start a fire here in a little bit. The pit's right behind me, but I have a little table. As soon as I got here, I was starving, so I made an interesting meal. It was eggs with cheese and salsa, and had some tortilla chips with it. Hit the spot. It's pretty quick. Didn't dirty too much. Now I can chill in my camp. We're almost set up. This is I have a story to tell. So as you know, Joey is my Subaru Outback, who I had reignited my love affair with by doing all this camping stuff. And we'd gone out a couple of times. Well, I was thinking about trading him in to get an Element, which is what I used to have a long time ago. And somebody's coming. But so anyway, I had found an Element that was a good price, and well, no, it was a terrible price. It just had great miles. It was a 2009, 44,000 miles. It was for $15K. And I'm like, I know they hold their value, and I know we have a weird car thing going on, but so I decided I'd go test drive it just to see if it was in immaculate condition. I might pay that. And I got there, well, on my way there after work, the heat stopped working in Joey. And you know how you do things in your head. You're like, well, winter's almost over. I guess I can deal with that later. Then a couple miles later, the check engine light came on. And then I started to notice the temperature gauge was getting hot. So I was just real fonzie about the whole thing and decided to just get to the dealership because I was almost there and it wasn't close to my house. So I got there. I kind of briefly told them I was having a problem, but I was going to go ahead and test drive. I wasn't in the greatest headspace at that moment with the thought that something bad was happening to Joey, but it was fine. It had a lot of body stuff that isn't a big deal to me, but I did notice there's a lot of rust underneath it, which with an Element, you don't want to deal with rust. Like on the underside. They had some pictures of it and it looked really rusty. And it looks like it had come from maybe Maine, so I kind of wonder, just from all the salt they probably have on the roads all the time. But anyway, I liked it, but I just wanted to know, get an inspection. So we ordered an inspection. Somehow I got the car to CarX down where I live, and the next day they told me they thought it was, because they were closed, they thought it was a temperature gauge. So replaced that. I was planning to go camping last weekend because the weather was crazy nice, like 70. And so I was on my way with Joey big ass smile on my face, and I hadn't gone 5 miles and the heat stops working and the temperature gauge starts increasing. The warning lights didn't come on this time, but I was like, this isn't good. The other thing about old Subaru Outbacks is that the head gasket would blow kind of easy for some reason. So I was a little concerned about that, because that was also some stuff that the car might do if that was getting ready to happen. So I took him back. Didn't get to do my camping trip. And this was a Sunday, so they weren't open. So Monday morning, found out they thought it was just a bad thermostat they put in. So they replaced it. And at that moment, I kind of just decided it was time, because I was a little worried that something really bad was going to happen soon, and it just felt like it was time. Now, Fred and I had done some test driving that Saturday because I was interested in the Element. He's like, well, let's just look at other cars. So I did, and one that I liked that you can get, and it's not like, you know, I love old cars, but the Subaru Forester. So test drove one. It was great. It was the Wilderness package, which was way too expensive, and it was just had a lot of bells and whistles I didn't care about. I mean, I've been driving a 2009 Subaru stick for a while, and so, you know, any technology is a big deal to me. But anyway, so Monday I kind of just made some decisions. I was like, okay, I think it's time. I think I have to trade Joey in. So there was a base model Forester available, and I test drove it. I really liked it, and I bit the bullet. So this is my brand new 24 Subaru Forester, and her name is Bessie.
It's 30 degrees outside. But it is beautiful.
Well, it's almost that time. I hope you guys have enjoyed hanging out. I appreciate you hanging out. What is it about a campfire that's so mesmerizing? Could stare at it all day. Caveman TV, as they say. My family asks me and my friends why I enjoy doing this. And all I can come up with is, I like the solitude. And of course, being in nature, away from everything and everyone. But I think I like how it forces me to just do for myself. And I love having to struggle a little bit to get warm, to struggle to figure out food and drink and sleep and bathroom. It really makes you appreciate things on one level, but I really just appreciate this too. Let me know if you enjoy these kind of videos. I thought about maybe doing just a lot of car camping stuff. There's a lot of great videos out there and creators, but I haven't seen a lot on big people car camping because it is different. When I was researching to acquire equipment and like what works and what doesn't, everyone was pretty average sized, and often the vehicles were larger than mine. And that was something I really struggled with in Joey, is he was an older Outback, so he wasn't quite as roomy. They're a little roomier now, just a little bit. But that's what's been nice about Bessie, is she is a little bit bigger. So, and it's little things. We're talking 2 inches here and there, which is a huge difference. I had bought a much bigger mattress for the back. It was a twin XL, but that takes up the entire back of the car, which I might use on occasion, but it's harder for me to get in and out with that extra 6 inches of foam on the back of the cargo area. I'm not only about 5'10", but just a big person, so it's a little trickier. But I feel like it's working and I'm enjoying it, and I'm hoping this will open up opportunities for some real travel. I'd like to, start off with more campgrounds or state parks. This is Brown County, and I've been here to this site twice now, and it's a nice site because it's a bigger one. It's kind of private. There's lots of sites around, but there's only one other person here, and he came, I don't know, like 4 or 5 o'clock yesterday, and he's a ways down, but that's it. It's pretty because it's cold, so I kind of like that. But I don't know, let me know what you guys think. I want to try to put this on YouTube. I had a real problem with trying to post the other video on YouTube. That's why I just did it on Instagram. But we'll see. But yeah, I could definitely give a perspective on being a larger person. And you know what camping is for me, because yes, I would love to go hiking and stuff, but I need to wait until I'm in a little better shape, because right now the feet and the knees are struggling, so I couldn't go very far without a lot of pain. So, but I'm working on it. And I just love it out here. There's a little family of, I don't know what kind of birds in this giant nest up there. They were all out collecting something off the upper branches this morning. There were like 5 or 6 of these cute little birds. I thought it was a chipmunk or a squirrel nest because it's a large one. But I guess all those birds could be in there. I don't know, man. Let's see, I saw a murder of crows. They were around a lot yesterday. A couple of vultures. A couple of hawks. They're so beautiful. And then there were these robins. They were so cute. One of them just came really close. It was just kind of hanging around, just jumping around pretty close to me where I was, and that was cute. We had a little friend with them. So a lot of birds. I've not seen anybody else. But I hope you guys are well. I hope you're doing the things you need to do to take care of yourselves. And that's going to be it for me. I'll be heading out here in a little while. I'm just going to enjoy the rest of this fire, pack up, and then take the trek home. Alright guys, thanks for hanging with me. Till next time, bye.